Hi there. So this is going to be just a short little flow. Sometimes when you feel like moving, but you don't really feel like moving a ton, but you know you have to just kind of shake off the tightness, this is perfect for that. So a nice quick flow, not too complicated, not too long. You can use this as a warm-up even before a workout, or just a standalone if you're feeling a little sluggish and you need to just move around a little bit. So we're going to start into child's pose. If you want to take your knees nice and wide, big toes are touching in the back, and then start to walk the hands down the mat, resting your forehead down. I'm going to just lift my head here to talk, but just keep your head down. And just shift your hips back towards your heels, reaching the fingertips forward so those elbows start to maybe lift off the floor. Just take some nice big breaths into the ribs, into the back of the body. Let the belly relax. And then start to walk the hands over to one side of your mat, stretching out the opposite side. And then walk it back in and go to the other side. And then back into center. And make your way up onto all fours. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Just start to walk the fingers to the outside of the mat and then around towards the knees. Just giving the wrists a little bit of a stretch. Just softly bend your elbows back a little bit. And then keeping the fingers wide, the thumbs stretching out to the side. Just start to peel the hands off of the mat slowly as you start to lean back into the heels. More of those hands start to come off, fingers are still on, slowly peeling off, and then give them that little shake out. Good, let's come back onto the hands and knees. Just going through a few cat-cows. So we're going to start by shifting the tailbone. So the tailbone starts to shift up a little bit. And then moving through that spine, going up to the upper back. And then the head coming up, broadening through the collarbones. And as we come down, we're going to tuck the tailbone first. And start to round. Begin pushing the floor away, widening the shoulder blades. The head coming last. Reversing that, starting with the tailbone again. Moving like a wave through the spine. And then tailbone tucks under. Try to round through that low back, pulling the belly in. Moving through the upper back. And let's do one more of each. And last one, round. And then finding that nice neutral spine. You can come off of those hands for a moment. Shake them out. And then come back down. Let's let the shoulder blades just collapse in towards each other and then push them apart. So try to keep the elbows straight as we push or collapse in and then push apart. Just keep everything else pretty neutral so you're not collapsing in the back. You have a gentle drawing in, a little bit of core engagement, more of a neutral spine. Keeping the head in line with the spine. Good. Do one more here. Collapse and then push away. Keeping that push away position, we're going to come out onto the toes, finding a plank. Don't let the shoulder blades collapse. Just gently holding your core, breathing. Then shift all the way back for downward dog. Soften the knees. Keep pushing the floor away, keep lengthening through the spine. Coming forward, push the floor away. Keep a strong sensation happening in the shoulders. As you push back for downward dog, keep that strong sensation. Don't let the ribs drop. Gently pulling them in as you shift the hips back. Heels don't have to be down onto the floor. And then forward again. And back. Good. One more. Forward. And back. Now let's bring that right leg all the way up on an inhale. And then exhale, bring it through, stepping it between the hands, dropping the left knee down to the floor. Take that right arm, thumb facing up. Nice big circle around towards the back. Good. As you circle, really reach with your shoulder. Reach up, around and back. Coming into a little twist in that thoracic spine as you come back. One more here. Holding as you come to the top, into your twist, opening up to the chest. Push the floor away with your left hand. Good, coming all the way back down. Step back for downward dog. Forward to your plank. And back for downward dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhaling, step it through between the hands. Dropping that right knee. And reaching thumb pointed up all the way around. Good, last one, coming forward, and then hold it up into your twist. Make sure this right side's not collapsing. Good, left hand down, step back to your downward dog. And then finding plank. And then back for downward dog. Take your feet wide on your yoga mat and start to walk the hands towards your toes. Bend the knees, lower down into a squat. Good, holding here. Trying to keep the heels on the floor as best you can. Good, and then we'll shift our hips up, hands on the floor, soft. Keep the knees soft like a really wide-legged forward fold. And then begin to roll up, head heavy, arms heavy, coming all the way to standing. Once you're there, reach the arms up. Good, diving forward again, arms go wide, hips shift back. Soften the knees, belly to the thighs. And then sit back and down into your squat. Bring the hands in, elbows are just on the insides of the knees if you can. Hands back down to the floor, shift the hips up. Keep the knees soft, head heavy, roll through the spine. Once you're at the top, reach the arms up. Good, you can look up towards the hands. Exhale, diving forward, start to bend the knees, belly comes up to the insides of the thighs. Shift the hips all the way back, finding your squat. Let's do that one more time. Hands come down, shift the hips up. Nice and heavy head and shoulders and arms dangling as you roll up. Once you're at the top, inhale, reach. Exhale, forward. Again, this time, start to walk the hands back to the top of your mat, finding your plank. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists. Come back for downward dog. Good, let's take that right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Pivot on so that heel comes down, and then we'll take those arms all the way up, finding our warrior two. Checking in, let's push through the heel on that right side, pushing through the back edge of your left foot. Good, arms reaching out, opposite direction, shoulders stacked over the hips. Take an inhale, straighten out the right legs and reach the arms up. And then exhale, look forward. And inhale, you can look to the side. Exhale, bend the knee, look forward. Good, and then holding down here. Windmill those arms all the way down. Finding plank, hold for a moment. Shifting back for downward dog. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Pivot on the foot so that heel comes down and windmill those arms all the way up. Good, pressing through the feet nice and strong and pull them towards each other like you're trying to bubble up your yoga mat. Tracking that knee over the middle toe, pressing it gently outwards for the pinky side. Inhale, look forward, arms up. Exhale, back down. And hold here. Windmill those arms all the way down, finding plank. Hold. Exhale, down dog. Good, forward to plank. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. Take those feet wide again. Hands walking back towards the toes. Finding your squat. Good, with or without the use of your hands, see if you can lower yourself down to the floor, scooting yourself to the middle of your mat, and then we're slowly, with knees bent, reach the arms forward as we roll onto our backs. Once you're there, hugging those knees in. Take the arms out nice and wide like a T. And start to take the knees over to the right side, nice and controlled, and just before they hit the floor, use your core, pull them back to center, and then over to the left. Just halfway down, feel that core engage, pull them back in. Good. Right side, center, left side, center. One more in each. Just a slight little core engagement here. Just a little twist. Last one. Good, and center. And then hug it in. Good, let's take those knees wide, feet up towards the ceiling, grabbing onto the ankles or the bottoms of your feet. Keep the shoulders and the head on the floor. So if you grab your feet and then you pop up, then grab lower down. You want to try to keep a neutral pelvis here. So if you're in this happy baby position, but your pelvis has and your low back has lifted off the floor like so, and then you want to again grab lower down. You want to try to keep your tailbone pressing into the floor and your shoulders pressing into the floor. And then holding here. Good, then slowly release. Take those legs down to the floor. Reach the arms up overhead, like a big, big, juicy morning stretch. And then reach them to your sides, and then just shake out the legs, shake out the arms, any last little movements. And here we go. You can hang out here for a little bit longer, or you can get up and move about your day. There you go, nice quick little movement flow for you.